As we were going through our research and our articles that we were using for our main question, we developed 4 themes that we found that seemed to be similar across the board in a lot of our articles, and this is how we based our research literature review paper off of. The themes were levels of inquiry, advantages of inquiry-based instruction, barriers to inquiry implementation, and teacher effectiveness. So these 4 themes were some of the main findings, and within these themes, so within levels of inquiry, we talked about how open inquiry proved to create a positive result in student achievement. There are 4 levels of inquiry, but this, the last level, which is the most hands-on with students, proved to be the most positive. And within the levels of inquiry, we also dove into project-based learning, which is using inquiry in this type of learning, and also in STEM, which is the acronym for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And this, again, all of these use the different levels of inquiry, and that's why we wanted to include it. In the advantages of inquiry-based instruction, we talked about the achievement in students. We had talked about how students would be motivated using an inquiry-based learning approach, and also how there was a positive influence on self-efficacy. Being able to have students work on their own and to really ask questions we saw that a lot of students were motivated and really saw positive results and just enjoyed learning. And then to go on the flip side of the advantages, we talked about the barriers. So some of the barriers to inquiry implementation was the school culture, so depending on how the school was made up, type of students, the administration, different things like that. Student preparedness, just depending on how students were prepared to be able to ask those questions and to think in a different way, and also the teacher mindset, which seemed to be a really big thing, and just having teachers being prepared to talk about how do we implement inquiry-based learning into our regular teaching. And then teacher effectiveness, talking about the teachers' attitudes and beliefs and what they feel would be the best way to teach our students. And pre-service instruction, so getting our teachers in college and even the teachers who are just starting out, how would we instruct them? And then a relationship to professional development, which we're always trying to learn new things and to help our students grow better.